Aries, hello, welcome in. This is your mid-October reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus. There is forgiveness that was flipped over, so we'll keep it out. Um, it's for your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. If this is your Sun sign and this message doesn't resonate, then do look at your Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Another good tip is maybe just to look at the title of the readings as well and go with what resonates. We have all 12 zodiac signs in our astrological birth chart. So it kind of depends what we're dealing with in our lives at that particular time, what zodiac sign may resonate. So there could be a zodiac sign you never think of looking at, could be quite significant to you at this moment in time. So looking at the titles can kind of help with that. So that might be a good wee tip. So Aries, for mid-October, what does Aries need to know? Please and thank you. Let's see. We have justice. Okay. So we have the forgiveness card sitting here that was overflipped. So we'll just sort of see how if that what significance that has here. Healing. Okay, so we have justice and healing here. So getting over something here. Inspiration. So I want to say I feel that we've had a little bit of help from our spiritual team here in understanding something and moving on. We've had a little bit of a sort of light bulb moment here. This feeling like this is something I need to just move away from animals. It could be something to do with pets here. It could be like, you find your pet is really healing. You get a lot of sort of healing energy from your pet. Psychic abilities. A lot of us that sort of have pets and things like that our pets are actually spirit guides here to help us on a physical plane. Willpower. Let's get one more. I feel like one more. Aries. Confidence. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we feel for Aries. Justice, healing, inspiration, animals, psychic abilities, willpower, and confidence. So there's something here we've needed some help to get over here, and maybe a pet or some type of animal, or it could be just our spirit animal. There could be something that's come in to help you here. Take it as it resonates to you. There's something you've got inspiration from something here. Seven of Cups. Like something has given you clarity here to see through an illusion. Queen of Wands. Being in a animal's presence has awoken you to something here. Eight of Pentacles. It's made you see that something isn't working. Something that you were doing or something that you were involved in wasn't working. Queen of Swords. And making you see that you needed to cut it out. I don't know here, Aries, whether it's you have just kind of suddenly, because clarity's under the deck here too. I don't know whether you've just had a kind of like a spiritual light bulb moment here and you've suddenly went, oh my God, there's actually more that I don't see here. And it's sort of through these animals that they have awoken this in you here. Because I mean, she's got a cat. So does the Queen of Wands. There's animals around these ladies. There's what's he got? He's got a cat too. King of Cups. No, there's animals around these people. There's animals in all these cards. Or just animals may be very significant to you. Maybe you work with animals. There's something very significant here. Chariot. It's now getting this clarity of moving forward here, what I need to do here. And it's kind of balancing out here a balancing your emotions in order to do this. So there's something here of now sort of being like, I all right, I know what way I need to go. My word, my shuffling is not fantastically wonderful. I do my best, but it's silly. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. It's like realizing here wherever you have been investing your time into, or finances, whatever, wherever you have been putting your effort into, you now see that it's a waste of time. It's never going to, maybe if it's a relationship, maybe you feel you're the one that's putting all the effort in and the other person's just sort of being lagging behind all the time. And you're now saying this isn't for me here. This isn't gonna ever get me where I need to be. I'm never going to be fulfilled by this. Queen of Pentacles here. So we have all three queens. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles here. So the only one we're missing at the minute is the Queen of Cups. And once we have her, we have an Empress. So there's a big realization going on here. And I feel that we're like, maybe we've used our emotions in the past. And that's how we've kind of got ourselves into this because you've kind of been a little bit. I hear the word nostalgic. It's like maybe you've been in this for quite some time. If it's a relationship or whatever it is, maybe it's work, whatever it is for you, you've been in it for quite some time. And it's kind of now like, or it has been, oh, well, I've done this for so many years. I'll just keep doing this for another number of years. But there has been a real wake up call here. And you've been like, this is a waste of my time. This is not going to come to anything. Maybe it's this attitude of if I keep putting the effort in, it'll turn a corner any day now. And you've been saying that for years. And there's been no corner turned here. Three of Swords. It's just like, I mean, the Three of Swords is heartbreak, but it's kind of feels here like it's just like, I kind of feel that's why the Queen of Cups isn't here because we've closed her off. Because there's been so much sort of hurt here, and kind of, I don't feel this has just been one act that caused a broken heart because there's three swords in there. I feel that there's been continuous letdowns here to the point that you're just like, do you know what? There's been maybe the last letdown was the final straw that just made you go, do you know what? If there's the Four of Swords. I'm tired of this. I'm sick and tired of this. The Three and Four of Swords together here, the Hermit. Something has happened here that's made you go, do you know what? Enough's enough. I'm not getting out of this what I deserve. Like I would get more out of this if I was alone here. I would get more if this was just me. I'd get so much more out of this. I'd actually see a return on what I'm investing into. Whereas at the minute I don't. I'm giving everything to somebody else or something else, and I'm not getting anything out of this. Two of Pentacles. I'm juggling my energy here to benefit somebody else or something else. and I'm not doing it anymore. Five of Swords. Sick of being manipulated into something. Eight of Swords. Tired, trapped. A little bit of guilt tripping here, maybe. Somebody's been doing a bit of guilt tripping to make, to keep you to stay, to make you stay here. Maybe they're the one that keeps throwing the nostalgia out, going, "We've been together, or you've been doing this for so long. Why?" Six of Wands. Why would you want to do anything different? Why would you want it to go away? Why would you want it to change? This kind of feels like to the outside world, everything looks rosy. Everything looks hunky dory. Everything looks like it's going to plan. And that's not the case here. It's like putting on a brave face to the outside world, but actually behind closed doors, it's like, and I don't want it to, I don't feel here it's like a feeling of constant rows and arguments, and it's not like that. It's just there's a level of not being fulfilled. Whether somebody here isn't emotionally um available, because the King of Cups is here, unless there's somebody here that's just not emotionally available or not able to give you the emotional support that you want. And it's like you're having to do everything here. And it's like, I want that emotional connection here. Two of Cups. I want that loving connection. It's not here. You don't have it. Page of Pentacles. It's, I get the bare minimum. I get the minimum. Enough's enough, the word. And in a family situation here. It's time to end this. Enough's enough. Emperor. So this could be a marriage that has been, you've been married a considerable amount of years. This could be a marriage you're looking here maybe 15, 20 years. It's not King of Wands. It's not something that has only been a couple of years. This has been a long term thing. It could be longer than that. And it's like wanting this excitement. You want somebody who's passionate about you. You don't feel you don't feel any passion from this emperor energy. It's not there. They don't look at you that way. You almost feel like a mother to them. That's how it feels. You feel like a mother to them as opposed to being a wife or a partner. And you want excitement, you want passion, you want that kind of. And maybe you've been toying with it for quite some time because you're like, am I being selfish? Am I being selfish here? The devil card, this is you in your head. Am I being selfish for wanting this type of relationship? I mean, it's what I said to you. It kind of feels like it's not bad. It's not like, you walk into your house and they're literally trying to kill each other. That's not what this is. But it's like we lodge together. It's like it's almost like two of swords. It's almost like we're just family. We're just like, it's not that you don't like have any sort of, I mean, I feel there's love for this person, but it's not the way it should be. It's not it's not the love you should have for a husband or a wife. It's not that. It's more like a friendshipy thing, or you just see them like a brother or something. It's like I don't look at this person this way at all, and it's not right. I don't look at this person as like a romantic. Like I don't want anything bad to happen to them. Like I constantly make sure they're okay and everything. But like I don't look at that person that way. That's this feeling like am I being selfish for wanting that? Nine of Pentacles, just wanting to be free, wanting to be single here and be free and be able to go and do what I want to do here. Look at her sitting reading her book with her glass of wine there, not a care in the world, not having to worry about, oh geez, here I need to put the dinner on for somebody, or Tom, Dick, and Harry's coming through the door with 900 problems that they need me to solve. Here you are on your own, enjoying your own pace here, healing. Page of Swords. Being truthful to you, being truthful and honest to you and what you need. Seven of Swords. Not pretending anymore that everything's all right. Speaking up and saying, no, this is how I actually feel. Not sort of putting on a persona for everybody else. Ace of Wands. Wanting some new passionate beginning here. And there's nothing to be ashamed of wanting that either. Death card. Sort of fed up with this feeling like it's just such a mundane feeling of just going through life and you're like, there's more to it than this. Strength card. There's more to it than just, you know, and I want to say you feel, or whoever resonates with this, you feel invisible in a way. Like you don't feel seen. And you're like, when did I start to just blend in? I feel beige. I don't feel like I've any colour. That might be something here. If you do feel that way, start to wear brighter colours. Eight of Cups. Start to try and integrate like colour therapy. It's amazing how, when we start to surround ourselves with different things, we absorb the energy of it. So if you do kind of feel a bit like bring colour around you, something really bright, something, that's gonna, especially if you're sort of feeling like I'm not seen here, start to bring in some like hot pink. It was really like self love, nurture yourself here, temperance, balance your own therapy or balance your own energy. I really swear a lot with color therapy for anybody who's kind of like in any circumstance. Like, even if you just find yourself on a particular day feeling down or something, get some real bright colors around you. Yellows, sunshine, oranges, bright pinks, really bright colors, and start to introduce them in your surroundings. And it's amazing how it can lift your mood. So there's somebody here I feel maybe it's something to do even with the way you dress. You kind of dress to be not seen. And it's like, I need to change everything here. And maybe you're starting to do that. People are starting to notice it. And you're like, I have to speak up here and say, this is the truth here. Let's get one of these. What do we need to know here? Let's get one of these for Aries, please. One of these for Aries. Abundance. See, I'm just looking at this forgiveness card here that had flipped over. And there might be a little bit of work that you need to do here within yourself about forgiving yourself for staying here as long as you did. Everything happens for a reason, and we're where we're meant to be for as long as we're meant to be. But there might be something here that you're sort of like, or you're being made feel guilty here. But there's nothing to be guilty about. You have a right to be happy, and you have a right. We all have the right to have the type of relationship we want, and being upfront and honest about it and speaking our truth. It may hurt others, but as long as we're coming from a truthful place and we're not coming from a place like this, as long as we come from a truthful place, honesty is the best policy. And yes, it may hurt people, but in the long run, they will see that you weren't trying to hurt them, you just wanted to be honest with them. Page 30. So let's see what this has to say. Where are we? Okay. So inside a magical treasure chest, gold coins swap stories. One coin tells how a man foolishly dropped her down a drain, then cried instead of trying to get her out. Later, an, an enterprising little girl used string and chewing gum to fish her out. The coins remember how this girl saved them, along with many others, and eventually bought a house. As all coins deserve to be well spent, they agreed that she was indeed a wise person. Kind of feel that this is you, sort of like getting out of this sort of mindset of sitting sort of and feeling like things are lost and going, right, how do I get myself out of this? We've taken a corner here. Inspiration. Think about your relationship with money. Are you the wise girl or the foolish or the fool-hearted man? Money is naturally attracted towards appreciation and gratitude. Maybe there's something here with finances that's keeping you a little bit stuck as well. If this is a long term marriage here, that you're sort of feeling like this is going to split a lot of things here. And that's kind of, there might be a little bit of a guilt trip about that. Personal inquiry. Be wary of using your financial situation as an excuse to avoid doing something. So, have you been using it as an excuse? Are your thoughts and actions around money empowering or disempowering you? Key ideas: abundance through gratitude, releasing regret, being good with money. Keywords: friendship, wisdom, windfall. So is that the case? Have we been sort of going where we're so tied up here in the finances that if I start to say, right, I want out of this, it's going to blow a hole in the boat? I think we've reached an understanding here now that there has to be change here and we deserve better. So it might be time to blow the hole in the boat, Aries. I'm going to take it to the extended. If you resonate and you want to come along, then that's great. The link will be below. We'll take a look at what we don't see coming, what blockages you might be facing here. We'll see the outcome and we'll get some angelic advice. So if you want to come along, the link will be below and I'll see you over there.